Hello everyone, it is I, Reverso, and welcome to today's news flash. In this video I will bring you the latest updates on events in Knights and Dragons, and as always I will go through them briefly and give you guys my thoughts and opinions about the events. And this week's events are quite fun because the themes are quite amazing. I like it even more than Carnival, so let's take a look, shall we? The first event, finally a Fusion Boost War. I've been waiting for this so badly. I'll get back to that in just a second. Second event is Call to Arms, a guild gifting event. I've been discussing this in a previous episode already. The next event is the weekly epic boss, the Void Sentinel. And finally we have the weekly arena tournament. This week it is the Tournament of Nightmares. And that is the reason why I just love this week's theme, because it's just great. Currently it is the 6th of March, so that means that the Carnival Clash tournament has been ended. And we are going to take a look at the winners of this week. And we have coming in first place and also winning the Aegis of Sky Majesty Plus. It is Rico of Lock City, which is kind of a weird name if you ask me, but I like it. He earned himself a black medal with over 836,000 points. The second place this week is with 759,000 points and winning the regular version of the Aegis of Sky Majesty, HB Spanky MacD. It's another weird name. I don't know where these guys are getting these names from. In third place we have also a weird name. It is M.O. Taven Cronus with 520,000 points. It's like seriously the week of the weird names this week. As for me, unfortunately, because of my job interview, I didn't manage to get within the top 1000, so I'm not getting a legendary, which sucks because I was like really aiming for it. At the end of today, I need like 4,000 points to get up there, so I kind of decided, like, you know what, Reverso, it's not worth doing this anymore. So we actually did manage to get to top 2,500. So I'm still going to win like 12 gems, which is great. We're going to win a couple of nice armors, including 3 Armor of the Infernal Lords, which I'll be fusing up. So this might even be better than winning the legendary. I don't even know. It's just 2 gems that I'm missing out, and I'm getting money. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do this week's in the arena, but we'll see about it this week. So let's take a look at this week's arena. I think the name's so awesome. I can just say it again. It's called the Tournament of Nightmares, and the epic is returning from 2 weeks ago. It's the Soulshard Necromantle. Let's take a look here. At the rewards, you guys can see you are going to get, as the first place, you're going to get a black medal, the Soulshard Necromantle Plus. Like I said before, I think this is one of the coolest looking armors in Knights and Dragons. The spirit elements are spirit and water, which makes it a nice armor, and I really hope that I'll get my hands on this like some point in the future where it actually becomes fusible. Enough about that, let's talk about the legendary. It is the Swampstone Plate Mill, and talking about this legendary, it actually is a very old legendary. It came from an epic boss called the Swamp Demon epic boss. That one actually got released on the 3rd of October, so it's like half a year old. The stats are rather outdated. I kind of feel that like even the plus version of this armor really isn't worth going for it, but only for the sole purpose of fusing it away. To be honest, I actually want to tell you guys that when I was rather new to the game, I actually really did think that this armor looked really awesome. Up to recently I actually thought that this was an epic, because I thought it pretty much was like the pre-evolution of the Arbor Steel Vanguard for some reason. But yeah, in general I like this armor a lot, but it's just not really all that good anymore unless you want to fuse it away. And the ultra rare for this week, we're gonna have the Spectral Captain's Uniform, which is a nice armor to fuse away as always. Don't use it if you actually do get it, but if you're new to the game you might consider doing it, but still go for the epic bosses anyway. So also don't forget, your weekly quest line is going to be relatively easy for you guys to be getting this. You're going to get some free gems, you know, a free reward. That's always nice, and that kind of covers this week's arena. So I am actually going to take a moment here, a short moment here, to talk about the second event. It's called Call to Arms. It will only say that it's until the 9th of March, and I pretty much already discussed this in another video already, but I kind of wanted to point out that I noticed that the Rainbows bounty at the left bottom corner, it gets 100 gems more than before. And in my opinion, these guild gifting events are just way too overpowered, if you ask me. It's just my opinion. Because, yeah, I've seen so many people getting free epics. And for a game like this, I think that's a bad idea. I think they should have just stayed with the legendaries, but that's just my opinion. So that kind of like is the guild gifting event. Enough about that, because I want to move on to the next event. And the next event is the event I've been waiting for like so badly. It is the one, the only, it is the Fusion Fighters Blitz Guild War. And I kind of needed to level up my armors anyway, so I wasn't really all that happy when I saw another epic war last week. So thankfully for me and my guild, we'll be getting another Fusion Fighters Guild War. The element for this week is just water, and the war will start in roughly 2 days, so upcoming Saturday will be war day for us. I'm also curious to see what the actual top 10 is gonna do this war. And as always, I will bring you guys coverage of the result of this Fusion Fighters Blitz Guild War, so make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay updated on this guild war and future guild wars and just events in general. So with that being said, let's actually move on to the last event of this week. And the epic boss of this week is a, how should I call it? A freshly imported monster from Japan having a lot of tentacles. It is the Void Sentinel. The only thing that I discovered from this boss was that the fire was only in this tongue. The only thing in the element was actually related to fire was the tongue. But I must say, I think it looks really cool. As the tournament already suggested, it is a true nightmare, and I don't know, but I just like this boss. You know, the fire eyes you see floating around, it makes it like so spirit is really blended well in the actual boss, which is a good thing. And the elements are really great for the most of us, considering we've been getting a lot of water bosses recently. And I'm currently also trying to get up to level 43 right now with this boss. I'm level 25 right now, so I'm thinking I'm doing a pretty good job. But I need to inform you guys, in case you didn't know, with the new schedule, on every Tuesday and Wednesday the boss will refresh. So instead of 5 days left, instead of 6 days left, you only have 5 days left, and kind of is based on where you live. So in between the arena and the epic boss right now, instead of 1 day, you have 2 days in between. I also wanted to take a moment to look at the armor as well. When I initially saw the armor at first, I thought it was another water with spirit armor, and I was really disappointed already. But then I kind of realized it was a fire type, and that actually made me kind of happy. I'm not sure whether or not I'll be using this armor, but if you look at the stats, you can see this is it is the highest offense armor of a legendary. And I think this armor is actually great as the last armor to use in the arena, so you can actually do some major damage and still win. I don't know, I actually really like the fact that this is a highly offensive armor, so I need to see what I'm gonna do, but I'll let you guys know about that. The way the armor looks, by the way, is pretty sick. It looks as if it is a very powerful armor in my opinion, and that's already a plus in my book. And I kind of expect a lot of people to be popping up with this armor in the arena after this week. And with that being said, I actually wanted to take a moment to highlight the Nemesis, because I believe this is actually the first time I like the Nemesis better than the actual epic boss armor. And I feel so disappointed and sad that this armor isn't the actual armor, because if this was the actual boss armor, I'd be using it 100% because it looks just so cool. I don't know, what you guys think? Does the epic boss armor looks better to you in your opinion, or the Nemesis? Let me know in the comment section below. And speaking of comments, we are through our events this week. So make sure you also express your thoughts and opinions about this week's events with everybody else. And make sure to follow me on Twitter, hit the like button on the Facebooks, and if you want to see more Knights and Dragons from me, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I'm posting a lot of pictures on there. And if you want to know how to follow me on Instagram or what my Facebook and Twitter account are, everything is in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So as always, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you so much for watching my video. I am Reverso, bringing you your weekly Knights and Dragons news, signing off, and I'll see you guys next week.